Hey, welcome back to the channel, boys. It's your boy, Man in Progress, and we back with another video on self-improvement. The topic of today's video is don't procrastinate, Brody. It's probably the worst thing you could ever do. Now that's real, that's a big statement. The worst thing you could ever do? Yes, I really believe procrastination is the worst thing you could ever do when you're trying to self-improve. Well, Man in Progress, why is that? Because this is the writer downer right here. Early in the video, this is the writer downer. Procrastination is the only way that you guarantee you're gonna fail. I'll say that one more time. Procrastination is the only way you guarantee that you're gonna fail. You could fail because you're not good enough. You could fail because you don't stack up well to the competition. You could fail because that's just not in your genetic ability to do the certain thing that you're trying to do. There's a lot of reasons you could fail, but the only guaranteed way to fail is you don't do the shit at all. Like you don't do anything. And you're procrastinating. Eventually you get to a point where rubber has to hit the road. I gotta just do it. And I'm not saying I'm better than y'all. Like I was in college, I hated college. I just really didn't want to do the schoolwork. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was really dumb, like the stuff we were learning. I'm like, I could learn this in a YouTube video, bro. Why am I sitting in a college paying all this money to learn all this trash that I'm not gonna use? It was pointless to me. So I would procrastinate on the assignment. Shocker. I ended up failing or coming really close to failing classes or literally just doing worse in a class that I thought I would do better in just because I procrastinated on the work because I just really didn't want to do it because I thought it was dumb. It doesn't matter if you think something's dumb. It doesn't matter if you really just don't feel like doing something. If it gets you further down the road, you just got to suck it up and just do it. Can't go under it, can't go over it. You got to go through it. Like 99% of the time, you just got to go through it, bro. It took me a long time because I would really be sitting here thinking like, man, I got this difficult task in front of me. Maybe there's a shortcut. Maybe I could find a way to save some time and not have to go through all this arduous BS. And I could just get down the road through the shortcut. I found out through lots and lots and lots of lessons that there is no shortcut. There's never a shortcut or never enough to matter. The only way you can really progress is if you go straight through it. The quickest point from point A to point B is a straight line. You got to go straight through the adversity, and that's the fastest way you're going to get to the other side. And I even got some tips for you. Bro. Because I used to be the biggest procrastinator in the world, like until like this year, bro. Something that will get me that you guys need to stop doing. And I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to my younger self at this point. Stop overanalyzing things. You don't have to go down the perfect, most well-established route in order to get success. The plan doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if y'all probably heard this expression before. You don't start a road trip or a long drive. You don't wait until all the lights are green all the way from where you start to your vacation destination. Like if you start in Ohio, I live in Ohio. If I was to drive to Florida, I'm not going to wait to start the car and wait to start the drive until every single light between here and Florida is green. It's stupid. Like you're never gonna have a perfect plan. It's never gonna be a straight route. You're gonna have to make audibles. You're gonna have to make adjustments. But that comes with the territory. The thing is, if you just now starting something and you're procrastinating on it, then you probably don't even know enough about the topic to know what the perfect route was if it smacked you in the face. You don't have enough knowledge. That comes from reps and experience, bro. I wish I would have known that earlier. It would have saved me from so much trouble. The second part is sometimes you just gotta hold your nose and just do it, bro. You could be sitting there thinking to yourself the whole time, I don't want to do this, but you gotta do it. One thing that helped me is the 5-minute rule. This is a rule where it's just like, hey, look, I don't want to do it, but damn it, I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and do it. At least 5 minutes. And if I really, really don't feel like doing it in 5 minutes of actually just putting my phone down, getting rid of all distractions and just sitting down and doing it, if I really just can't do it after 5 minutes, I'll take another break. And then I'll come back for another 5 minutes. But the magic about this one is a lot of times it's the actual starting that's the problem. So if you just say, hey, look, you got to out, bro. All you got to do is start and then you can stop in 5 minutes. A lot of times, like 99% of the time, you're not going to want to stop after 5 minutes. Ain't that crazy? You were fighting to not do this task, but once you finally sit down and do it, you don't want to stop after 5 minutes. It's really crazy. It's really crazy to think about that. That one works a lot for me. It works. Another strategy that works for me in particular is just realizing what's at stake. If I don't get this stuff done, what is the negative consequences? And what will those consequences lead to? Eventually, if you really just stop doing the things that you need to, your life is gonna spiral, bro, dude. And I've experienced a little bit of that. I don't want anybody here to experience any of that. So please learn from my mistakes. Don't procrastinate. Get things done. This is a short, sweet little video. I ain't here to talk your ear off. I'm just here to tell you the stuff that I wish I knew. If you like the video, like, sub, comment if you want to. If not, it's perfectly fine. Thank you for giving me your attention. Thank you for giving me your time. It's the most valuable thing you have, so I really appreciate that. Y'all have a nice day. See you.